Let's talk about the tropics out here across the Atlantic, not only through the next few days, but even that extended forecast. And at least through the next 7 days, actually, things are relatively calm. But we are watching an area out in the Caribbean, and I'll get to that in a second. Do want to note this. A little bit of trivia. I'm going to give you the answer at the end of this update. In 2005, we were being impacted by what hurricane that also broke the record for the lowest pressure of any hurricane, with a pressure of 882 millibars out here in the Gulf of Mexico. Give you that answer in just a minute. You got to think about it. Let's talk about the tropics. And at least for now, not too much out here. We have big old low moving off towards the north and east, down towards the Caribbean. Things are quiet for the time being. But I do want to remind you, sea surface temperatures out here are still in the mid to high 80s. We need at least 80 to 81 degrees for tropical formation and for that energy to be released into the atmosphere to allow these storm systems to develop. So that means we still have warm sea surface temperatures, we still have plenty of moisture, and some of the long-range guidance, specifically the GFS, the Global Forecasting System, the American Weather Model, has been picking up on something out here in the Western Caribbean. Now, this wouldn't be until about the 3rd, 4th, or 5th, and the model has been swaying. Really, you don't have a lot of support in other the supercomputers and guidance from the ECMWF, CMC, etc. The point is, though, one model has been consistently picking on something up here. Definitely want to continue to watch it as we wrap up the month of October and head into November. And even see the comparison. This is the latest from the GFS actually pulling a storm. This has been all over the place in the Gulf, off towards the eastern Atlantic. The areas in blue indicating pressure there, areas in green indicating the ECMWF, though. It's definitely a night and day difference between the guy. So my point is, we're going to continue to monitor this. Don't be surprised if something develops. Don't be surprised if nothing does pop out here. But at least for now, if it does, it would be called Patty is the next name in the list. Now, all the way to the end of November, though, we are still in hurricane season. The peak was back on September 10th, so if something does develop, it wouldn't be too much of a surprise. Remember, we had Nicole 2 years ago make landfall in the state of Florida in the month of November. So far this year, though, it has been an active season as expected, with the 30-year average named storms being 13. We've already had 15, 6, 10 hurricanes already this year, and we are double the average amount of major hurricanes in the Atlantic Ocean. That's in the Atlantic, though. How about the Eastern Pacific, where we have a Category 4? This was once a Cat 5. That is out there. That is Hurricane Christy. Powerful, powerful storm system. This is what we call a fish storm, though. There's the coast of Mexico. Here's Christy moving off towards the north. We call it a fish storm because only the fish are worried about it. But I didn't want to make note. We still have a powerful storm system taking place in the Eastern Pacific. It was Wilma. 2005, on this day in late October, was rolling over the state of Florida. That was after it did weaken a little bit, but that was the lowest pressure, one of the strongest hurricanes ever recorded 19 years ago. Of course, we'll always have more information at our Hurricane Central at firstcoastnews.com. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta.